Hey guys, how you doing? Steve Lav here. A little Saturday blog, I guess. Talk about a couple of things that's going on. I get a lot of these guys that ask me questions about, underneath sinks and stuff. The way I like to do my piping under a kitchen sink or a lav sink. What I found works for me, and the reason why I do this is I like to have all hard PVC piping going all the way up. With a dandy clean out or with a no hub clamp at the wall, and I like to put all hard PVC all the way up to the Desenkos and just have a tailpiece coming off. The slip nut right on the basket strainer with a tailpiece, and everything else is hard PVC. Well, a lot of these guys, they see that and it's like, oh my God, the homeowner won't be able to take it apart and clean it. I can't believe that you would do such a thing. You're ruining the job. It's like, no. I put, a knob clamp right at the wall, and then you got the two nuts right at the sink. You can take the whole apparatus right out. The reason being is, if the sink ever backs up anyway, and you got to snake the drain out, you just take that apparatus right out, take it outside, flush it out. You got to get your snake down inside that main drain anyway to snake out whatever's down in the drain. And it's not that big of a deal. Now, if you go with all the compression type with all the slip nuts everywhere, that shit leaks all over the place. It's all right at first when you first put it in, but sometimes they leak right from the get-go. Now, me as a plumber, I have to put something in that's not going to leak. Now, I put all them compression fittings in underneath the kitchen sink, and I always fill the sinks up all the way, both with cold water, hot, fill them both up and dump the whole thing, and you'll see if it leaks. And 90% of the times, them things will weep, and drip. I can't leave them. So I found, as a licensed plumber, that's the best way to do things, and I don't have any problems, any leaks like that. It's all about, getting the job done and not having any leaks. So that's the reason why I do that. And, I'm just bringing this because I get a lot of questions. A lot of these bloody kids, these keyboard cowboys, I call them. They're bloody kids that, living home with mama in the basement or I'm at world headquarters. And, I can't believe he would do such a thing. It's unacceptable. Usually if I'm doing something, it's for a reason. I've been down the road. I've been doing this for a lot of years. So I just wanted to clarify that. And, I got some other videos coming up. And I got some questions also about, toilet waxes and stuff. What I think, what I use. They got this new toilet wax out. It's not a wax. It's like a foam rubber. Now, they had them out for years already. Different, black ones, though. Now, the problem with the green ones, the green foam compressible things for the toilet wax, replace the toilet wax, that's like a homeowner thing. But what you're going to find is different toilets, okay, have different profiles, and different flanges are higher. Some are higher than others. And that green thing isn't going to compress down. A lot of times you put a wax in with a toilet, and you only got like 1/8 of an inch between the toilet and the top of the flange. Sometimes you have more space if the flange is kind of like set down below the floor and they raise the floor up. It might work in a situation like that. But what I like to do is I use a regular wax, the one without the horn. I won't use the one with the plastic horn. I use just a regular wax with no horn in it, and that's the best thing. You clean the surface, put that down. Put it down and snug up to put some good bolts in there. It bolts down good. You won't have any problems. Now, the one with the horn, I won't use those. I got a video coming up that'll show you what happens. When you first put them in, they're okay. The wax with the horn, because the horn goes down inside the pipe. And what happens is after a while, every time they sit down on the toilet, they push it back a little bit, because when you sit, you push back. So after a while, what happens is the toilet, instead of dumping directly into the pipe like it's supposed to, it dumps and it hits that horn and it splashes a little bit on the floor every time it flushes, like underneath the toilet. You don't get to see it that much, but it'll be dripping down below into the basement. And 90% of the times when I come across a toilet that's leaking, it's that flipping funnel wax. And more plumbers put them in. I'm always chasing people behind them and replacing them things. 2-3 months down the road, the thing will start leaking on the floor. And if I ever get one of those that the homeowner buys and wants me to install it, just get my scissors and I'll cut that plastic right out. The wax is still good. It's just that funnel part. What do you need that for? What do you need that extra funnel under the toilet for? You don't need it. It's stupidity. You don't need it. You want to just have the toilet dump right into the pipe. You don't need an extra funnel. For what? That was a stupid. That's like the bloody microchannel. Microchannel technology. Embrace the technology. Yes, embrace the technology. Stupid. It's stupid technology. You know, doesn't work. They leak. It's the same thing with the funnel wax. It's stupid. It's stupid technology. Yes, it's stupid technology. Yeah, and I got a couple of the guys that they're complaining about. I got too many hats. I wear too many different hats on my videos and stuff. And you're like a lady. You got too many hats. It's like all these different dresses. It's like you don't like my different hats. Don't be a hater, man. Don't be a hater. Yeah, so a couple of my loyal subs that's been with me forever, some of the guys that, a loyal sub's kind of like having a good dog. It's hard to find a good dog, but when you get a loyal sub, you like to try to, please them, and, if they ask for something. They've been asking, for more of the blogs, so I just kind of do some of the blogs. I got quite a few videos locked and loaded already. I think I got 5 different ones. All good stuff. So I've been trying to, if I get good videos, I try not to release more than one a day because it doesn't seem to a lot of people don't view them that way. So, but I have some good ones locked and loaded, ready to go. So, and I'm always working on new videos, and I'm not gonna put more than one a day up though. I don't want to do it. So that's the deal there. But I've been trying to do more of the plumbing videos. They're one of my most popular videos I have are the plumbing videos. And I do have some HVAC stuff. I got like 2 HVAC ones locked and loaded, ready to go. I got some heating ones, and I got some plumbing ones. Now it's getting ready to switch over for me to heating season very, very shortly here. We're going to be getting a lot of oil burner cleanings and gas cleanings, and it's still a little warm. We're still in August, but next month it's going to start already. It's going to switch over for me big time. This year has been slow for me for air conditioning, more so than the past years because of the mild. We've had a mild summer up here, up in the Northeast. Hasn't been crazy hot. It's really been, a stellar year. Very, very cool. It hasn't been hot. Very, very strange. I do have some stuff, but I got a lot of HVAC videos out there already. I don't want to kind of beat a dead dog. If I come across something that's worth filming, I'll film it. You know me. I'm just a loose pulley when it comes to that. If it's something decent, I'll film it. I got the best boss in the world. He doesn't care if I film the videos. He doesn't say much. I do what I want. I'm the flipping boss. So he can't say much to me. The homeowner says anything, I'm recording my work, which I'm doing. I'm recording my work. There's nothing wrong with that. There's a couple of times, that I said, "Oh, did I do something on that job, or did I turn the switch back on? Did I leave the power off?" And I go back and look at my film, and sure enough, or if I left something behind, you could always go back on your work. It's always good to do a little recording, even if it's just, before you get there and after you leave type of thing, just for your own records, to have it, very important. But anyway, it's the Memorial Day weekend, and hopefully you guys have some plans with your family and some cookouts and spending some time with the family. It's important. I would say, family's the most important thing because, if you guys get sick or on your deathbed, you're not going to be worried about your job. You're going to be worried about your children and your family. So that's where I think that we need to be focused and try to build that relationship, with your siblings and with your children and your wife and whatnot. if you're married. You know, sometimes I beat up on the ladies in the marriage and stuff, but I'm just joking around. I don't mean nothing by it. You know, trying to get a couple of laughs out of you guys, and I got some pretty good response with the funny videos. You know, sometimes I try to be funny and get a couple of laughs, and that's what it's all about. You know, you get a couple of laughs and joke around and kid around, and laughter's like a medicine. It's good. It's good stuff, but you know. Sometimes I do that shit just to get around, joke around. I get the laughs, you know. I laugh when I do them videos. It's good stuff for me, you know. All right, guys, listen. Hey, spend time with your family, and always, I thank my loyal subscribers. I'm getting quite a few new subscribers all the time here. I'm starting to rock and roll it here. So the new subscribers leave messages, and that's how I get to know you guys through the messages back and forth. You know, we get to know each other that way. And hopefully you guys have a good weekend. And you know, stay tuned. Like I said, I'll be loading up a lot of videos. I got a whole bunch. I got a whole bunch in the pike ready to rock and roll them, but I don't want to overload you guys with videos. So one a day is good. All right, guys. Thanks for watching and have a good day.